Phoebe Bridgers' latest album, Lost Weekend, explores what happens when the familiar becomes strange and the world outside no longer makes sense. This feeling has become all too common in recent years, and many people see Lost Weekend as a perfect album to capture this sentiment. The album poses the question of what it's like when the world outside no longer makes sense, and it's a long-awaited return that has been praised for its daring study of dislocation. As we listen to the album, we find ourselves in a dreamlike state where the lines between reality and fantasy are blurred, much like the emotions and themes explored in the album. The story of Lost Weekend began with Phoebe Bridgers' own experiences of dislocation and disillusionment. Born in Pasadena, California, Bridgers grew up in a musical family and started writing her own songs at a young age. Her early work was marked by a sense of intimacy and vulnerability, with songs that explored themes of love, loss, and identity. As she honed her craft, Bridgers' music became more expansive, incorporating a range of influences and styles. With Lost Weekend, Bridgers has created an album that is both deeply personal and universally relatable, with songs that capture the sense of dislocation and disillusionment that defines our times. One of the key songs on the album is Lost Boys, a haunting and introspective track that explores the theme of dislocation and disillusionment. The song features Bridgers' signature lyrical style, with words that are both deeply personal and universally relatable. As we listen to the song, we find ourselves in a world that is both familiar and strange, where the boundaries between reality and fantasy are blurred. The song's themes of dislocation and disillusionment are echoed in the album's other tracks, which explore a range of emotions and experiences. The album's unique sound and style are reflected in its visual style, which blends realism and surrealism to create a dreamlike atmosphere. Through her music and lyrics, Bridgers creates a sense of dislocation and disillusionment, a feeling that is both deeply personal and universally relatable. The album's use of imagery and metaphor adds to its sense of depth and complexity, making it a thrilling and daring study in dislocation. As we journey through the world of Lost Weekend, we find ourselves in a place that is both familiar and strange, where the boundaries between reality and fantasy are blurred, and the search for meaning and connection is a constant theme. The album balances the personal and the universal, creating a sense of connection and community. A concrete example of this can be seen in the song Kyoto, which explores themes of identity, belonging, and dislocation. The song's lyrics are deeply personal, yet the emotions and themes Bridgers explores are universally relatable. The song's use of imagery and metaphor adds to its sense of depth and complexity, with Bridgers using vivid descriptions of place and landscape to explore her inner world. Lost Weekend draws on a range of literary and artistic influences, from the poetry of Adrienne Rich to the music of Elliott Smith. The album's lyrics are full of references to literature, art, and music, adding to the album's sense of depth and complexity. For example, the song Punisher features lyrics that reference the work of poet and novelist Joy Williams. This use of literary and artistic references adds to the album's sense of richness and texture, making it an album that rewards close listening and attention. The album has received widespread critical acclaim, with many praising its ability to capture the sense of dislocation and disillusionment that defines our times. As the album continues to be discovered by new listeners, its impact will likely only continue to grow, with the album becoming a touchstone for a generation of musicians and music fans. The album is a perfect fit for our times, and its influence will likely be felt for years to come. In conclusion, Lost Weekend is an album that is both deeply personal and universally relatable, capturing the sense of frustration and disillusionment that defines our times. As we journey through the world of Lost Weekend, we find ourselves in a place that is both familiar and strange, where the boundaries between reality and fantasy are blurred, and the search for meaning and connection is a constant theme.